Hey guys, we are back in the Live Oak Elementary School garden, and today we are going to take a look at that pumpkin that we cut up such a long time ago. That was like before Halloween, and we put it in the compost bin, and I've been taking a picture of it almost every day. So let's go see what it looks like now. Come on. There's the pumpkin. It's pretty fresh still. It's only been a couple of days. Ooh, now it's getting moldy and disgusting and gross. It's decomposing, which is very, very important. Decomposition is a wonderful thing for the garden and any ecosystem because it helps add nutrients to the soil. Okay. So we started talking about ecosystems and learning about some of the components or pieces that make up an ecosystem. But let's take a step back and talk about what is even a system. Because you probably hear the word system a lot. But what is a system anyway? So I would like to suggest that a system is something where you have a lot of different things that work together. So I want you to think of some of the times you've heard the word system. When have you heard, what kinds of systems have you heard of? I would like to suggest that all of those systems are simply things that are working together. So when we talk about an ecosystem, we have a bunch of different things that are working together, and those things are a lot of the things that we find out in nature, out in the garden. The garden is its own ecosystem. So there are plants and animals and non-living things in the system too. So the system is made up of all of these little parts that interact with each other. So if I push on this domino, what's going to happen? I'm only touching this first domino. I'm only touching one domino. What's going to happen? They all fall over. What I did over here affected the entire chain of dominoes. So you can think about the dominoes like a system. If each domino represented something, right? Like maybe one domino where it was a butterfly, one domino was a gopher, one domino was a flower, one domino could be the soil, one domino could be the earthworms, one domino could be a bird, one domino could be the drip irrigation, one domino could be the rain, one domino could be plum tree, tomato plant, squash plant, all different kinds of things. All these different things that are interacting with each other in the garden, right? Bees, flowers, pomegranates. We've seen a lot of these things happening. Katydids, grasshoppers, what else? All different kinds of things. The rotten pumpkin in the compost pile. All these different things interacting in the garden. And even though I just touched the first domino, all the dominoes got knocked over because they're all connected. All the interactions are connected. So I want you guys to think about, if the dominoes represent the parts of the ecosystem, the parts of the garden ecosystem, right? The parts that are in the system of the garden, then what was my finger knocking over the first one? What was that representing? So I want you guys to think about that, and you can let me know. You can send me an email at kparker@losd.ca, because I want to hear your ideas about what would my finger represent in this situation that we're setting up, in this analogy where we're comparing the garden ecosystem to some dominoes.